Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Sarah here with you, and I am here today with a Copic alternative speed art video in which I am trying my new Copic alternatives, the Touchliit markers or the Touch 6. Well, they can have a new name now instead of Touch whatever series. They are called the Touchliit, which is the Chinese alternatives that you can find on AliExpress. Now this set comes in about 204 color charts, and I bought them for around $170. So they were pretty reasonable for the price, and actually I am quite happy with the results that you're going to see in the end. These markers, now I have the Touch 4 ones, and these are the newer ones, and I think that they blend a lot better than the Touch 4 at least. I don't know how the TouchFive work because I don't own it, but these markers are actually pretty cool. Now let's talk about the process here in which I'm doing. I started first by applying some, I guess the shades first, and then I started to overlay it with the lighter tone. And this is what I have been doing because I've noticed that in marker media, this is probably the best way to blend in colors, not through the colorless blender, because after playing with the colorless blender, it just pushes the color back. It doesn't really blend or do anything, so you kind of have to put the darker layer first and then the second darker layer, or I'm sorry, the darker layer, medium layer, and then lightest of them all to blend in the whole 3 or 4 color, I guess, levels you have done, or layers together, so that they can have this gradient effect. If you let them to dry, they usually dry in about 10 seconds, and then you put over them color. It will appear a bit streaky, you can say, not as gradient, not as that the colors are smooth in and blending in together. So for manga and anime, that's cool. A lot of manga artists use this kind of effect. But I tend to like more gradient feel more than just putting, you can say, the base color and then one other layer when it dries. So, you know, it just kind of feel, when you blend the colors more, it feels more artistic, I could say, at least to me. For me, that is. I do tend to sometimes add the wait until the color dries and then add this extra layer of line or whatsoever, sometimes, depending on how the drawing looks like and its context. Now, this character, I don't know where she came from. It's just that I wanted to draw something a bit shoujo manga, and the hair really was the hardest part. The drawing overall was easy, really easy, and the coloring, I just did it under 90 minutes. But I guess you can say that more than half of the time I was just playing with the hair because I wanted to make it look as natural as possible. And with these kind of markers that have a fine point nib, it's really hard to actually put in these small details, you can say, in which you can add more, I guess you can say, hair details? I don't know. So I was trying as best as possible to look for an alternative, in which this case I decided to lay out the darker color first and then go over, well, the parts I felt that these are the shiny areas, I left them to the end and then just went over them with the lighter color. And then again, I went over them with the lightest degree to blend in the light and the, I guess, mid-tone with the lightest degree, you know, like as I just said, dark, medium tone, and then lightest to blend them all. And this is what I kind of did. It kind of gave me a really nice result because the colors are blending in really nice. And well, this is kind of one technique I sort of have tried in this drawing with the hair. Now this picture is actually kind of a mixed media picture. The paper itself also was, I used it for mixed media, So a little bit forward on, you're going to see some other colors that I'm going to be using outside of these markers. And I have to say that using mixed medias is a lot more fun than just using one. It gives you a lot more options and a lot of textures to play with than just using one thing. So I highly recommend that you can try this. Another reason is because it's more affordable to buy like cheaper markers and then some pencil colors and then some water paint and just give that sort of effect that isn't exactly Copic-ish. I don't know how to say this. Well, you're going to see, but one of the things I really liked about pencil colors here is that when I created you had like this rectangularly squared pattern scarf, I was able to create the lines really easily with my pencil color than trying to put in really thin lines with the marker. Because, well, fine nibs. Well, that's what you can find with the cheaper markers. I mean, the marker is like 70 cents per marker, so we can't always have what we want in terms of brush nibs. So I looked like, or I saw some people use pencil colors with these kind of markers. They really give this beautiful result, and I have to say that I'm really satisfied by whatever I did in the end. And as you can see, I'm starting to use the pencil colors. I'm starting to use this tool in which you can melt or bleed, or I don't know, blend the pencil colors together, or pencil degrees, because I was going over certain parts with the shadows and everything. It's just that I like in general the texture of pencil colors if you have a really nice base, like this drawing. This drawing, the markers did a really, or had a very nice base, and the pencil colors give a nice texture. In the end, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of, I guess to fill in the white area, I tried to put some watercolors using my water brush, but during the end of the video, or it just, the battery of the camera ran out, so I wasn't able to show in the little drawings, I guess the flower drawings that was behind her to kind of create this cute little pattern-y feel. Well, yeah. Well, I guess this kind of is the video, and the image is gonna pop up right now. Yeah, these are the little extra details that I added to this. So that was just done by one of the pencil colors, and it's really nothing of super duper thing. It's just some lines and some random flowers to fit in the pattern, and that is it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I am going to see you in another video next week, in which, well, maybe I'm gonna do more of these marked drawings, because I really like them. They really get finished super quick. So yeah, that's it guys. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.